Our once green planet is not so green anymore. But all is not lost, at least not yet. A new study shows that reversing the fate of our planet could be as easy as planting trees. According to the study, there is enough space on Earth to plant 1.2 trillion new trees, a number that would absorb more carbon than humans emitted in the past decade. A worldwide tree planting spree would have a greater impact on the Earth's environment than building wind turbines or vegetarian diets. Currently, there are 3 trillion trees in the world that store 400 gigatons of CO2. 1 gigaton is 1 billion metric tons. If we scale this number by an additional 1.2 trillion, it would absorb enough carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to undo 10 years of environmental damage. Of course, planting 1.2 trillion trees is not going to be easy or fast. Unless all 7.53 billion people on Earth planted 159 trees each, planting 1.2 trillion trees would likely take a decade. After combining forest data from 1.2 million locations around the world and satellite images, researchers estimated that there are in fact 7 times more trees on Earth than previously estimated. Forests still cover about 30% of the world's land area, but they are disappearing at an alarming rate. More than 15.3 billion trees are chopped down every year, and a staggering 46% of the world's trees have been cleared over the last 12,000 years. If the current rate of deforestation continues, there will be no more rainforests in 100 years. Rainforests provide us not only with trees, but a whole lot more than we realize. For instance, rainforests act as carbon sinks, removing almost 40% of man-made carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere every year. Without rainforests, imagine all that CO2 in our atmosphere wreaking havoc on Earth's climate. Tropical rainforests contain over 30 million species of plants and animals. That's half of the world's wildlife and at least 2/3 of its plant species. And there are also many more thousands of rainforest plants and animal species still waiting to be discovered. It may surprise you to know that more than 25% of our modern medicines originate from tropical forest plants. Even so, we have only learned how to use 1% of these amazing plants, so imagine the possibilities if we could experiment with the other 99%. Rainforests store water like a huge sponge. In fact, it's believed that the Amazonian forests alone store over half the world's rainwater. Rainforest trees draw water from the forest floor and release it back into the atmosphere in the form of swirling mists and clouds. Without rainforests continually recycling huge quantities of water, feeding the rivers, lakes, and irrigation systems, droughts would become more common, potentially leading to widespread famine and disease. With all this considered, what exactly would a world without rainforests look like? And is it too late to prevent one? That's a topic for another video.